Sean Buggy, the fantastic mechanic.
Welcome to Grandma's Bedtime Stories. Listen and enjoy while I take you to a wonderful and magical place where unicorns and enchanting creatures exist. Please like and subscribe for more.
Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and whispering forests, there lived a young girl named John Buggy. John wasn't just any ordinary girl. She was a fantastic mechanic with a passion for fixing things. From clocks that ticked backward to bicycles with wings, there was no challenge too big for Jean to tackle. Jean lived with her parents in a cozy cottage at the edge of town. Her father, Mr. Buggy, was a retired inventor who filled their home with contraptions of all shapes and sizes. Her mother, Mrs. Buggy, was a skilled seamstress who could stitch together the most intricate patterns with ease. Together, they encouraged Jean to explore her mechanical talents from a young age. One sunny morning, as Jean tinkered away in her workshop, she heard a loud commotion outside. Racing to the window, she saw a crowd gathered around a broken-down circus wagon. The circus performers looked worried as they tried to repair their colorful caravan. Without a moment's hesitation, Jean dashed outside, her trusty wrench in hand. "Can I help?" she asked, her eyes sparkling with excitement. The ringmaster, a tall man with a twirly mustache, looked at Jean skeptically. "But you're just a child," he said, scratching his head. "I may be young, but I'm also the best mechanic in town," Jean declared proudly. With the ringmaster's reluctant permission, Jeanne dove into the task at hand. She inspected the wagon from top to bottom, identifying the problem with a keen eye. It turned out that a wheel was missing a crucial bolt, causing it to wobble precariously. With a few twists and turns of her wrench, Jean secured the wheel back in place. The circus performers cheered as the wagon stood sturdy once more. Grateful for her help, they offered Jean a ticket to their upcoming show as a token of appreciation. John's heart danced with excitement as she waved goodbye to the circus troupe. She couldn't wait to see the wonders that awaited her under the big top. But little did she know, her mechanical skills were about to lead her on an even greater adventure. That night, as Jean drifted off to sleep, she dreamt of flying through the sky in a giant mechanical bird. In her dream, she could hear the whirring of gears and the rush of wind as she soared higher and higher. The next morning, Jean woke up with a newfound determination. She knew that she wanted to build something incredible, something that would take her to the skies, just like in her dream. For weeks, Jeanne worked tirelessly in her workshop, gathering scraps of metal and spare parts from all around town. With each passing day, her creation began to take shape, a magnificent flying machine unlike anything the world had ever seen. Finally, the day of the circus show arrived, and Jeanne unveiled her masterpiece to the townsfolk. Gasps of astonishment filled the air as they beheld the gleaming metal wings and intricate clockwork mechanisms of Jean's flying contraption. With a leap of faith, Jeanne climbed into the pilot's seat and activated the machine. Gears whirred, propellers spun, and with a mighty whoosh, the flying machine lifted off the ground, carrying Jean high into the sky. The townsfolk watched in awe as Jean soared through the clouds, her laughter echoing in the wind. She performed loop-de-loops and barrel rolls, her heart filled with joy and wonder. From that day on, Jean Buggy became known far and wide as the fantastic mechanic who could make the impossible possible. And those she flew to the farthest reaches of the world, her heart always remained in her little town where her dreams first took flight. And so, dear readers, remember the tale of Jean Buggy, for it teaches us that with passion, determination, and a little bit of imagination, anything is possible. So dream big, and who knows, you might just soar higher than you ever imagined. The end.